That's what they say, he's fighting a woman. What? Fighting a woman? Really? So he not supposed to take up with himself. He not supposed to defend himself when somebody told a bold-faced lie on him. And then somebody in there was like, and I think it was Shamar, you bitch. Tell me something. Oh, don't argue with a woman. Girl, hold on now. Don't do that. I don't like when people do that. Like a man is not supposed to stand there and take up for himself. He did not raise his voice no more than Aubrey. And he was not in there young. He wasn't that worked up where she could think that he would hit her or anything like that. Like, that is so wrong. Trying to keep a man bitchified. Like, he can speak up for himself. He has feelings too. If he's getting upset, then he can say his piece. Who are you to start talking about, oh, you're talking to a woman, bitch, then you need to fucking act like a woman. Always acting like somebody can't say something to somebody because they're a man and they don't have feelings. That's what's wrong with bitches now. You think you can run around and talk to a man any type of way, just like they had some little girl thinking she gonna be yelling all out the car to a grown fucking man. And then when he came back and dragged her ass and bitch you all in the damn hospital with your shit all busted, then what? You know, some people are actually crazy, and this guy wasn't. Hey everybody, it's your girl Sassy Shantice. I'm coming back with another video. Yes, honey. Back with another one, girl. Y'all, let's just get into this episode because it was doing too much. You know what I mean? Like, I really did not enjoy this episode. It was just too much back and forth. He said, she said, and it was just like, oh. Like, for real, y'all, to be honest, that's why this review is coming so late, because I dreaded doing this video. Like, it was just too much, but let's just get into it because, yeah, we got to. It just wasn't on no grown shit. You know, I know these ladies are young, but, like, the back and forth and the did you say this, did you say that? Let's get into it. So the show starts off with Felicia and Fallon in the kitchen. I think Fallon and Felicia, one of them cooking. And Aubrey is standing there listening. Kelly is in there too. She might be cooking. I don't know, but all three of them in the kitchen. And Aubrey is at the door listening again. You know what I mean? So she's eavesdropping. I guess this time she decides she ain't gonna say shit, you know what I mean? Because she done too fucking much in the house. They just in there talking about how, you know, she's just not showing up for things. You know, she just not being a queen, and, you know, they just ready to overthrow her. So Aubrey decides to leave, you know, and she goes outside to meet up with Misha. Aubrey is just like, look, she thinks that the twins are controlling the music. She telling Misha this. She thinks the twins are controlling the music, and she thinks that they just trying to sound, make everybody sound like Cherish. You know, the group that the twins was in back in the day. They was in a group called Cherish. So, yeah, she just saying that, and she like, yeah, she's trying to make us sound like them, and we're not trying to do that. We want our own individual sounds and everything. And Misha like, yeah, I ain't appreciate them because I heard them talking about you, Aubrey, you know, saying that, you know, we wanted you off of Skeletons. And then Irish is out there by now, so Irish comes out, and Irish is just like, oh, I liked you on Skeletons, though. I think it's Skeletons. I don't know, girl. I'm starting not to keep up because this is discouraging. He say, she say stuff. It's just getting irritating. So, y'all, I love when they sing on this show and they in the studio. It's very entertaining, and it just get back into why we're watching the show. You know, not for a bunch of little girl shit. So, Nivea's in the studio. Nivea, Fallon, Felicia, and I think somebody else, it might be Pam. And Nivea's in the studio. She's like, so just party on my dime. It's on me. It sounds really nice, y'all. Like, I can't sing it like Nivea because she had a lot of, like, rhythm in her voice. Party. Girl, she sounded really, really good, and they was in their sights. You hear me? So that's the song that they were working on, Bird's Eye View. So, yeah, she doing the hook for Bad Honey. And she's doing another hook for something else that they was sights about another time. So the girls are calling into the living room by Cedar. You know, Cedar, baby, the computerized, like, character, whatever, but she sounds real. So she's asking them, what name did y'all come up for the group? And everybody was like, all together, y'all. They was like, Blueprint, all sights, you know. And Aubrey is over there just looking all dry, stupid, nose turned up. You know, of course, y'all know from the last episode, she wasn't involved in that when they was in the kitchen. And Nivea came up with it. Everybody was trying to come up with stuff. And Nivea came up with Blueprint. But she was up in her room, honey, talking about the girls like a fucking dog. So she wasn't involved. And yeah, she even admitted, you know, I wasn't involved. I was off, you know, somewhere else. So I can't really complain. But, honey, I don't like it. Girl. Okay, honey. Okay, whatever, girl. Moving on. I like it. I really do like it. And like Cedar said, the girls who come behind you, honey, will know that you were Blueprint. So they are making the blueprint for everybody else who comes behind them. So y'all, it also gave me when this show is going to have a second season, hopefully. So let's just wait and see, because she said girls behind y'all, honey. So, you know, I read into everything. I told y'all that, and yeah, that's what I read into. So y'all, Cedar also announces that the Blueprint girls, okay, honey, will be doing a listening party, and all of their ex-group members will be there. And I'm just like, when she said, I was like, I had to rewind it 3 times, because I was like, did she just say that all the girls that were in the old, like, how does that look? Because I don't think they get along. Like Keely and the other girl who she threw the bucket of chicken on. Like, how is that supposed to go? And then, what's the other one? The dark skinned girl. Like, she is like that shit. Like, she all up in Hollywood. Like, I don't know how that's gonna be. Like, Notori, I think that's her name. I don't really know how that's going to work out. Like, I don't know what members is going to be there for 3LW. Like, I just don't know. Adrian is probably reachable from The Real, you know, but Notori, yeah, no, I don't see that happening. And I think those are the 3 members. Yeah, and I don't know about the other dark-skinned girl who can really, really sing other than Irish and Misha in 702. I don't know about her. It would be really nice to see her. Who else? Pam, and then the other 2 girls. Where are they? They might come out the woodworks. I don't know. You know, they probably would. Nobody has seen them. I haven't heard about them anywhere. I know one of them is married to, what's his name? A dark-skinned movie star. The guy, he's a movie star. I don't know. I forgot his name. And when I get off camera, I'm going to remember his name. But anyway, yeah, probably her in total. She is married to him. And I don't really know the other group member in church. So I don't know. Maybe they can reach her. But the twins so damn... like a lot. I don't even know if they still get along with the girl who was in it or 2 girls who was in it. So yeah, we'll see, honey. I'm curious to see that. Like, really. Yeah, let's talk about Shamari's Bohemian Twist, Bohemian Locks. I think they were Bohemian Locks. They look so freaking nice. And I'm going to put a picture up, y'all. Really, really pretty. They had like a dark blonde at the roots and coming down to like halfway. And then the other half went into a little bit of lighter blonde than that. And then the other part went into like a more lighter blonde. And then she had like these accessories in it. You know that we wrap around our braids. It was like pink and orange. It was so freaking pretty on her. So Misha, y'all. Oh my God. Misha, girl, I wanted to call you, honey, when I saw you, girl. I said Misha finally pulled it together. Now, it wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? She did what she could, girl. But the thing about it is that she tried. You know, Misha looked really good. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. Like, I don't know. I think that, you know, the wig was dark. You know, I usually go with a 1B, you know, for us black girls. But yeah, I like a 1B. It's not dark black. It's not that one at a jet black. And the 1B is just like a lighter. It's just a little bit more toned down. I think that wig on her was a bit much for her complexion. Like, she's actually, my complexion may be lighter in it. You gotta watch that, honey. She looked really nice. She had this hot pink lipstick on. Like, I wasn't feeling it, but she looked nice, and it's good that she tried to pull it together. Then next is Nivea. She's in her confessional, and I'm just like, what the fuck do Nivea have on? Y'all, she got this checkered shirt on, and Nivea does better than this. Even on her off days walking around the house, she got like activewear on, you know, with a nice little cap with her wig out and everything. Looking cute. What the fuck, Nivea? Like, it was like this checkered shirt, you know, black and white checkered shirt with a yellow trim around it, with this pink wig that was awful to me. And then this black hat that looked like he was a taxi driver turned to the side. Like, I couldn't understand where Nivea was going with this look. And it led me to believe, like, you was trying to throw something together and it just didn't work. I mean, we all do that every now and be like, what the fuck was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? So maybe she thought that was some type of look that she was giving, but it just wasn't working for me. Maybe it was some Hollywood shit that I don't know. You know what I mean? But I would rather be oblivious to that if I didn't know, because that was atrocious. I wear synthetic wigs, and this is a synthetic wig, but that pink wig looked really synthetic-y, you know, and I just don't fuck with a wig if it looks synthetic. You know, nobody wants a shiny wig, especially in pink, on top of that Nivea. Girl, hold on, honey. Yeah, I wasn't feeling you on that, girl. So now it's time to vote for another queen, you know, because Aubrey's week is up, honey. She has done nothing. You know, she served no purpose. You didn't even do another Vision Bowl, girl, from CBS. Like, you wasn't giving, honey. So, yeah, and her girls were over you after a while, and I was too. Like, you was hiding out talking shit about people behind their back, bitch. Get the fuck on. It reveals that, you know, it's a tie between Aubrey, Felicia, and Misha. Can y'all believe that? Y'all know. I don't know if y'all know, but when I saw that shit, I was like, what the fuck? Misha, are you serious? Like, I mean, I was thinking, I tried to look at both sides, y'all, and I was just like, you know what? Maybe they thought that, you know, maybe she could delegate stuff because she can't sing. She has no vocals. Maybe that was the thing. But on the other side, like, it was only 2 people who voted for her. It was a tie because 2 people voted for Aubrey, 2 people voted for her, and 2 people voted for Felicia. How did that happen? We know that it happened. It's just like I said, like, 2 people voted for her, and it's probably her fucking self, and then probably fucking Aubrey, because Aubrey is the one who had to make the decision for the tie, you know, when it came between the 3. So Aubrey chooses Misha. Of course, she's not going to choose Felicia. You know what I'm saying? So Aubrey chooses Misha. And it's just like, dumb. Like, what are you doing? She's a whiner. It's not, nothing's going to happen. Let's get off of Misha because, I was just disappointed, y'all. I don't know if y'all thought about me, you know, when this episode happened, but I know y'all was like, this bitch gonna go off. And you know what? I'm not, because it's just dumb. But the way she carries herself, you know, the way that her room look, the shit that she keep whining about, like somebody owe her something, bitch, you need to get out in the studio, write something, they gave you the opportunity. Like, you keep on talking all this shit, and at the end you talking about how you only got 2 bars, bitch, you can't sing. Like, so I really don't, you know, understand why somebody would choose Misha. I don't. You know, maybe to delegate, like she said, she's going to be fair. Bitch, okay, it's not about being fair. What the fuck you mean fair? Like, if you think it's fair in Hollywood, like, it ain't even fair in real life. And you talking about you going to be fair? Bitch, we not in no playhouse. We in a damn studio trying to make music and trying to make something of what we used to be. Like, why are you talking about fair? Girl, life hurts sometimes. And then you ain't even say that shit when they was trying to kick Aubrey to the curb when the bitch Cinnamon. Y'all remember when Cinnamon came there and she was trying to listen to all the tracks that they had made, the older lady, and she was like, oh no, all her timing was off in that, you know. And then she was just basically like, look, you know, the group needs to know that sometimes they need to sacrifice, you know, just to make the song good. And you was in agreement with that shit. You was ready to kick Aubrey out then, but then now you talking about, oh, it should be fair, everybody needs a turn. It's not about turns. We're not on the fucking Ferris wheel. You know that Six Flags out at King's Dominion needing a turn. It's my go and shit. Like, bitch, come on now. We not double dutching. You can't go first because I call King Zero no higher, bitch. It does not go like that in Hollywood. And it damn sure don't go like that when you trying to make music. So you need to get the fuck with that. Moving on. God, y'all, she just irritates me. I be mad, like, and I be trying to enjoy the show, but bitch, with all the fucking whining. Talking about you only got 2 bars, bitch. What the fuck do you think you deserve? More than 2 bars? Bitch, you lucky you even on the track. You lucky the motherfucker ain't say, oh, hell no, and they chose you. You lucky they ain't say, you know what, this bitch can't sing, let's get her the fuck out of here. Like, what the fuck? Oh, she's irritating, y'all, like, to the fullest. So Misha's recognized. She's finally glad. She goes up to the front. Aubrey puts her crown on her head. She's just, like, looking at her like, oh, she says, bitch, you got your moment, okay? Can we move the fuck on? You know, because we got other stuff to do. We could be seeing these ladies in the studio. We could be seeing everybody, you know, how they moving around, maybe talking on the phone to their man. Other things that's going on. Maybe a scene with somebody chilling in the pool. Maybe going out, you know, to the stores and, you know, seeing how everybody's personality is. Like, we don't have time to keep watching you bitch and complain. But since you got your moment now, bitch, can we please stop and can we please move the fuck on? Okay, you have the crown, wear it on top of that. Do your fucking job, because now you are the queen, honey. Don't start complaining now, because that's another thing Misha was doing. Starting to complain. She saw the beef that Elijah and Felicia had because about the back and forth shit about them. And she was saying how, oh my God, like, you know, this is going to be really hard to get the ladies together. No, bitch, you're supposed to be saying, you know what, I'm going to work towards getting the ladies together, and we have to do what we have to do, and all this needs to stop. Like, call your husband, get his, because obviously, bitch, you don't have none. And then Iris is in her confessional where she looked bomb, y'all. You know, Iris looked bomb. She had dark roots. It was like a really deep wave wig. It was long. And it was dark roots, really dark roots. And then this blonde, it looked really nice on her. Like, really nice on her. Iris is in her confession telling something. Yeah, my sister deserves to be a queen. She deserves to be queen. And she needs to hold that title. What? Felicia and Aubrey, I don't even feel like talking about this, but I'm going to get into it because it's part of the show. Felicia goes to Aubrey because she's mad that Aubrey was talking about her to Elijah. So she thinks, which she was. You know, in the last episode, Aubrey was saying how, you know, I just don't like how the songs are being produced, you know, and they were talking about you. Basically, they were saying they were better than you, and, you know what it is when they walk in the room. So she told Elijah, you know, so Felicia is approaching her about it. Aubrey was like, no, I didn't say that. She was like, hold on, but I don't appreciate hearing you guys talking about me just now down the stairs and everything. It looked like, and they could have did some editing, but it looked like to me, Felicia wasn't even trying to hear that shit. Felicia was like, right, bitch, just waiting. You ever just needed to get your shit off one, listen to the shit a motherfucker said, just was planning what she was about to say next, honey. This is what Felicia looked like she was doing. Y'all, so Felicia was like, no, Elijah told us that you said, and she was all pumped up saying it like, I am better than, I am an artist. They are not. And I have made hit records, and I am this, and I am that. And it just was just like, bitch, that's not what happened. You know what I mean? Like he was not all pumped up talking about them. You was telling him that they were talking about him, saying that he knew what it was when they walked in the room. You started saying that they were talking about him. So he was just defending himself, saying, no, I have this record, I have this hit, I have this hit. He was basically defending himself in the moment. So you need to stop, and she was really backpedaling, pussy popping up in there with Felicia. Now Felicia goes to Elijah like, yeah, I heard you was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Elijah was like, what? 1 minute I'm fine and it's kumbaya when I'm here. Then when I leave and come back, it's like World War III. That's exactly what he said. And I'm just like, he looked nervous as fuck. He really looked nervous. First of all, Felicia came at him. Aubrey said, you said a lot of shit. So off the break, it would make a person feel like kind of nervous, but shit, he needed to bounce back real quick, and he did. He said, I never said that. Which is a lie. You did say that. Like, you was like, I got hits on the radio and we don't. But the way that Aubrey said you said it was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He was just defending himself. And I felt bad for Elijah. It was just messed up. It's like, look, I don't want no drama with the ladies. I just basically want to be here and produce. Like, I'm not trying to be in all of this shit. So, Aubrey comes down, and so Elijah's pissed. And off the break, he like, look, Aubrey, you don't think that was messy? The way you went back to the twins and said that I was shitting on them? You don't think that was messy? And she was like, what? Sitting there looking all confused. Oh, I'm confused. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? And then she got the nerve to say, y'all, this whole drama, and pointing at him, this whole drama started because of you. And he like, what? Started because of me? How? Because Aubrey talking about he was being divisive. Bitch, did you really use the word divisive? Because there's a whole other book of words to use other than divisive. And I remember everybody saying that exact same thing about you, honey, that you were divisive. But you gonna call this man divisive after you was sitting there talking about the twins like that? Oh, now he's being divisive. Okay. When he was just saying and taking up for himself about his credentials, like, yeah, I'm this and I'm that too. Like, what do you mean? Aubrey, you gotta watch her, because she really went in this room telling this man stuff, literally telling him stuff that the twin said when he felt a certain type of way and started taking up for himself. Now he's wrong. Wow, bitch. Like, I wouldn't even have no conversation with no bitch like this, because she backpedals and pussy pops all the time. Y'all, how did you really turn that on him? Some people real fucked up, in themselves. They can do shit like that. I could never turn that around on nobody like that. I would just bow and be like, you know what, I'm wrong. I did say the shit. At the time, you was doing this and this and that, and that's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? Or I'd be like, you know what, my apology. I was wrong. I shouldn't have said that. Like, what can I do? The men stuff, I feel bad that your feelings are hurt, like something, but you're going to tell me it's your fault, and you were being divisive, bitch. Was you looking at the fact that you were being divisive and just threw it on him? Like, how do people do that? I don't know. Like, that's confusing to me. Just to throw something on somebody like that. And so Elijah, y'all, he just goes on. He was like, you know what? At this point, you're being manipulative and covert. Covert. I was like, okay, honey. I had to look that up. I did hear of covert, too. But covert, like, what does that mean? That means acknowledging, bitch. You're not acknowledging what the fuck you did and what you said. You being manipulative, turning shit around on me, and you're not acknowledging what you said, you fake ass bitch. He was like, I came to you and I confided in you and stuff, when everybody ain't fuck with you around this house, and now you're going to sit up here and turn this shit around on me. And then somebody in there was like, and I think it was Shamar, you bitch. Tell me something. Oh, don't argue with a woman. Girl, hold on now. Don't do that. I don't like when people do that. Like, a man is not supposed to stand there and take up for himself. And then somebody in there was like, and I think it was Shamar, you bitch. Tell me something. Oh, don't argue with a woman. Girl, hold on now. Don't do that. I don't like when people do that. Like, a man is not supposed to stand there and take up for himself. He did not raise his voice no more than Aubrey. And he was not in there yelling. He wasn't that worked up where she could think that he would hit her or anything like that. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, that is so wrong. Trying to keep a man bitchified. Like, he can speak up for himself. And if he has feelings too. If he's getting upset, then he can say his piece. Who are you to start talking about? Oh, you're talking to a woman, bitch, then you need to fucking act like a woman. Always acting like somebody can't say something to somebody because they're a man and they don't have feelings. That's what's wrong with bitches now. You think you can run around and talk to a man any type of way, just like they had some little girl thinking she gonna be yelling all out the car to a grown fucking man. And then when he came back and dragged her ass and bitch you all in the damn hospital with your shit all busted, then what? Some people are actually crazy. And this guy was hold on, don't be doing that. She's a woman, or something she said. I was just like, what? Hold on now, like, that was too much. See, I definitely couldn't be in this house because there's a lot of things going wrong in this motherfucker. They probably like, you know what, Miss Handy, we need you to leave. You are no longer a cast member because this shit is just getting done. Or we're gonna have a nerd to turn around and leave the room. Bitch, bye, leave the fucking room. Don't nobody give a fuck. That's what people do too. As soon as they wrong and they can't take no more, they can't hear no more of the truth, honey, they want to leave because, honey, we can stay here and go all motherfucking day because the shit I'm saying is right. And the shit you doing is some bullshit. So people want to go out and run off and leave. Go fucking leave them, bitch. Because the next thing is going to be motherfucking fist thrown. Because you doing too fucking much. Like, this episode was getting on my nerves. And y'all, I just really, I'm so sick of the little girl shit on here. It's just getting to be too much. Fallon and Misha starts arguing. You know, Fallon is like, and she just say some foul ass shit out of nowhere. And I did listen to her podcast. I did listen to her, excuse me, y'all, Facebook Live. And she was saying, y'all, this episode, they was really editing a lot of shit. So I really do understand that, and I can see that, Fallon. But at the end of the day, sis, what you said out your mouth, bitch, is what you said out your mouth. You cannot take that back. You said, oh, well, I'm the one who would have had everybody looking good and sounding good, so I should have been the queen. Like, out of nowhere, really, bitch? Well, probably not out of nowhere, because like you said, the editing, and I did see that. But really, bitch, you really just said that, like, and then Misha was like, what now? Oh, wow, now you shitting on me. Bitch, you ready to argue again? You shit on yourself, so shut up. And then she pipes Fallon the fuck down. She like, so queen is just like a glorifying name, so why do you need that? Misha, I've been doing this all day, every day. And that's a good point. Like, I'm sure she has, because all those songs when they came together without her and her twin. You know what I mean? And then she like, okay, so then Misha like, okay, well, you can't do all of that stuff without holding a title. You know, you just can't. What? Like, so now you want somebody to be doing all this shit and you sit your ass up on the throne as the queen and you not supposed to do shit. You want a motherfucker working like minions and you not supposed to do shit. Girl, get the fuck on. Like, really, like, I was just like, wow, she had violent stuff. She had a point, but at the end of the day, bitch, a bitch you saying that is a bitch who moving her feet and doing what she got to do for the group, but it was no point in you saying it because you're doing nothing. Like, you ain't even doing, you arguing with a group member right now over the same bullshit. You don't have any leadership. You're not writing the songs. They told you to write songs. You didn't write the song. You know, you're not gathering anybody in the studio. You're not, like, gathering anybody in the studio to help them with their vocals because you can't, okay? You're incapable of doing that. So what duties are you doing anyway to try to act like this girl need to keep doing what she doing? Yeah, and you just do what you do, and then I'm gonna hold this queen title. Girl, get the fuck. Because then after that, you talking about, oh, after Elijah and Aubrey was arguing, oh, this is gonna be difficult to get the girls together. Because no, just don't say it. Say, I'm going to. Speak it into existence. You don't know how to do that yet? Like, that's not even in your mind to be able to know that you're supposed to do that yet. Be positive. Don't just, I know that this is going to be difficult. I don't know what she thinks she gives off, but she gives off weak. The girls are sitting there in the studio still, and Cosign says, you know, it's just, I think what's going on, it's just too many cooks in the kitchen. You know what I mean? And, you know, basically that's what it was. And then, so editing is all fucked up because they didn't even give us a chance to see what was going on, who said what after that. You could tell it was cut. And then Fallon Felicia like, oh, well, fuck this, I'm leaving, I'm going off. And it's just like, damn, like, what happened before that? Because they would not just do that. And even if they would do that, like, something had to be said before that. So they storm off, go upstairs. So then, what's her name? Iris was like, see, we can't get anything done with people leaving like that, with people leaving like that. And then Fallon made a good point. Oh, but it's okay for Aubrey to do it. You know, it's okay for Aubrey to just get up and leave. Because ain't nobody say nothing about that. Oh, because she was attacking Elijah. You know, and Elijah was fighting with a woman. So it's okay, you know, on some dumb shit. You know, it's okay for Aubrey to do it. So Misha gonna turn around and tell me, bye freaking Frat, bye Phineas and Ferb. I was like, oh my God, y'all. Now you calling people names, girl. I would have been on my way down the motherfucking steps. Just snatch this bitch. I probably would have snatched her because, bitch, you all yelling, bye, like you can't get snatched. Girl. I said, no, ma'am, honey. Girl, she knew who the fuck with, and I think by now she know them twins, you know, like to bump their gums. They not going to do anything, you know, violent to her. But, girl, you know who you doing that to, because, you know, I'm sure you know you can't do that to Nivea. And let's talk about Nivea, because where the fuck is Nivea? She either cooking, y'all, she was cooking these real nice, vegetables, you know, a nice vegetable mix and some oil, and it looked like she was about to do something. And I was so mad that they didn't show what she was cooking. You know, y'all know I be cooking my salmon. And then I cook my little zucchini and squash with the onions, y'all. I sauteed in olive oil. Okay, honey. So I was curious to see. But what she was doing, she had green peppers and red peppers. So what I do, I put that in my cabbage, y'all, when I make cabbage. So yeah, I was just like, damn, like, what was she cooking? But Nivea is always off cooking something, y'all. She either cooking or she's eating something. Y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all, you gotta eat all day when you exercise and you're on a diet because you're eating small things and you don't want to get hungry, because if you get hungry, you'll be like, fucking, you'll eat anything. So what she's doing, I see exactly what she's doing. She's eating her meals, but she's also eating like different things throughout the day. That's what she's doing. I don't know. Like I eat apples. I do peanuts. I got these new Old Bay peanuts, y'all. They like that. What do I do? Graham crackers. My daughter has fell in love with graham crackers, and now every time I buy a box, she eat all of them. Girl, the skinny popcorn. They got like low-fat snickerdoodles at the Wise. I love, love, love apple juice. I can't get rid of it because I can't drink soda, so I love apple juice. But I don't drink too much apple juice. My husband got me on the Gatorade so I can have some type of flavor. Gatorade Zero. The Zero Gatorade, really, really good. Yeah, and just like trying to eat stuff, you know, during the day. Oranges, apples, bananas, you know, stuff like that. A lot of fruit. And just try to stay healthy, y'all, because, yeah, I ain't trying to get no problems, y'all. It's not just about, you know, looks, you know, and making your body look fit. It's really, for me, about the first thing. It's about, for me, health-wise, you know, and not getting these type of things that could possibly come down the line for me. So yeah, high blood pressure, diabetes, your girl don't want no part, honey. Girls go up and try to find Aubrey. So they go in her room and it's just like her mattress sitting there. Like Aubrey has left. Nobody knows what Aubrey is. And they was really like trying to figure out, I guess they have a relationship with her. So they was like feeling like bad about it. I really couldn't give a fuck. I was just like, oh well, good. The witch is gone. Bye, bitch. So Misha's trying to find out where she is. And, you know, Aubrey's texting her. I'm going to read y'all what she said. So she said she hasn't been attacked, y'all, by a man in a very long time. Wow, really? You were attacked? The way that he spoke to me was disrespectful at my progress. Really? What is your progress? Because, bitch, like I said, you went to the CVS and got a poster board. Other than that, what did you do? And put different color bitches on the poster board to signify us? Like, what did you do? I'm just still trying to figure out that part. Like, okay, you made Kelly look real bad in the beginning by going to CVS and get the poster board and then making everybody be on your side like you was about to do something, bitch, but you ain't do shit. She's very deceitful, you know, and conniving, very conniving. We saw that with Elijah just now, lying on him like that. You know, Aubrey is out for herself, and I think all the girls are going to eventually see that. You know, and I think they got a whiff of it, but they felt bad for her because she left. Twins and Pam are in the studio, y'all. This is when it got good. This is the one part I was like, oh, like, I wish we could have other moments like this because, y'all, they in their vibe. And, like, I rewinded it 5 times because it was just nice to see. So Pam is, like, really feeling the song that Fallon and Felicia are on. Like, they are killing it. Like, it was fire, you know? And she's making his motions, like, and she's mimicking their voice, you know, of the song. And so Felicia's like, you know, go hop on it. Go ahead and get on it. Pam was like me. She was like, yeah, and Pam was smiling when she walked in the studio. It was so cute, you know. And Pam went in there and killed it, y'all. It was really nice. I'm getting chills now even talking about it. Yeah, I love happy times. I don't like to do all that arguing and stuff back and forth. But yeah, it's just like really, y'all, like, it was a really nice moment. Shamari gets in the Zoom with Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, one of them motherfuckers. No, y'all, it's Ronnie, okay? From BBD/New Edition Girl. So they in this Zoom conference, and she's saying happy 15th anniversary. You know, I know how that feels because y'all know I've been married for 15 years. So, yeah, and I always say that. I keep saying it. I was like, you need to stop saying that because, yeah, it's over with, girl. And so, yeah, she's saying happy anniversary. He's saying happy anniversary. He puts up a picture of their wedding day, and then this had to say married for life. He's really proud of his marriage and really proud of his wife. You know, it was a really cute moment. And they also show her kids. They're really cute. I think they're like 5 and 6. But yeah, really nice family, honey. So Aubrey is back. They show her just walking into Shamari's room. And she's like, oh, with some flowers. She gives her some flowers. Oh, happy anniversary. How many years yet? 15. She's like, yeah, oh, happy anniversary. Like, whatever. So then she walks downstairs to the kitchen and tells Kelly, you know, I want to start over. You know, I really want to just get rid of the past and let's just start over. And then the twins walk in and, you know, she do some kumbaya with them or whatever. It's just like, okay, whatever. You can't, somebody, who who you talk to? Did your mama get you on the phone? Was like, bitch, make this goddamn money. Like, what are you doing arguing with these bitches? You need to do what you need to do and go, man, you know, whatever's going on. So I think that's what she did and came back in, girl. Because it was just like, okay, bitch, you did all of that and now you want to be kumbaya in a bitch? Like, this is stupid. So that's decided that talking is going to be first. Okay, well, they're in the kitchen now and Felicia is mad because she thought the last time that they all met up, that Skeletons was going to be, I think it's Skeletons, I could be wrong, but I think it's Skeletons, was going to be the song that was first. And so her and Felicia get into it, and it's really interesting to watch, girl, okay? And I'm going to read y'all what happened because it's really fucking interesting how they can argue with other people around the house, and when they get into it, it's just like weird to watch. So Felicia's like, look, well, you know what? I'm not about to spend our day talking about whether talking is going to be in the show or not. Let it go. I don't want to have this conversation again. To Fallon, honey. I know she didn't think Fallon was going to let that shit go. Did you really think you was going to let that? You thought it was just going to be the end of it, honey. Fallon ain't give up her whole ass to kids, but she did let the bitch know. Don't come at me like that. And means that, honey, standing there eating her food with her fork and then doing all of this, honey. You don't talk to me like that. Like, bitch, like I can kirk out at any moment. I'm letting you know, don't talk to me like that. Woo, because I don't know what's going to come next, buddy. Woo. Felicia, she just piped down off the break. This is where another argument ensues, okay? Aubrey's in the studio and Fallon overhears her saying that, y'all, we have no bangers. Like, we have no bangers. Like, you know, bangers from, like, we had bangers. You know what I mean? Like, in the club. With my homies. You know, when that come on, everybody gonna be like, you know, they have no songs that just, like, go. You know, it's all, like, really nice laid-back songs. And I kind of agree because, like, when you listen to all the songs, they are dope. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they are not bangers. So that's all they were saying. And Misha was agreeing. So I did agree with that. So then Fallon goes up and tells Felicia that Aubrey said they had no bangers. Felicia comes down like, oh, hell no, she on 1,000. You hear me? She like, and then Fallon's like, they coming outside. She like, look, okay, just watch what you say. Trying to, you know, just calm down. And Felicia standing there. She like, look, Fallon told me you was talking shit. And Aubrey is just like shocked, like everybody's shocked. Everybody like, damn, like somebody's mother walked in the room or something, like they was all scared. Like I was like, damn, okay, these bitches be commanding their attention, honey. I said, who? I don't know. And editing, they really took a lot of shit out, but they really took a lot of shit out because we don't know what these twins have been doing. You know, we have been getting bits and pieces, but we don't know what they've been doing. But I did just feel like real quick, y'all, that Fallon shouldn't have even approached her on that. Like, think about it, y'all. That's just what everybody was saying, Misha and Iris. Like, and now I'm kind of seeing it a little bit, and I'm glad that they show us. Why are y'all not letting them say their piece? Like, it's okay for them to have a voice and an opinion and say, you know, I don't feel like these songs are, you know, any bangers. Now, granted, they could have said something earlier instead of now we got all of the songs that we need, all 5 or 6, something like that we need, and now you're going to say that. But at the end of the day, they can criticize, they can give their opinion. You know, I mean, I just was like, damn, Felicia, like, maybe that's the shit that they talking about with y'all. Like, I just felt like Felicia didn't really need to approach him with that. So she gonna go there, you talking shit about us. So Fallon's behind her, she like, what? Hold on, I did not say talking shit. You know, and it's true, she did not say talking shit. She said that Aubrey said that it was no bangers within the songs. That's what she said. She said that then Aubrey was like, yeah, and I said it to your face. I did let you know that to your face, you know. And I was like, okay, Aubrey, right, stand up for yourself, right? This is what I said, honey. And I, like Nene Lick said, honey, I said what I said. And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, girl. So the girls end up still arguing, and Pam I saw Pam was just like, this shit, because I would have been the same way, like, god damn, like, they showing us the fights on this episode. How many fights did I even mention this whole episode? They just keep arguing. Like, we've seen, like, 4 fights this whole episode, I think. And I guess Pam was just like, oh my god. Pam just walked out. Like, this shit is getting to be too much. Not to bring it back on Misha, but now all this the catastrophe is going on. And Misha, out of everybody, you know, bitch, you the queen. You supposed to be diffusing the situation, not like making the shit get worse. And she brings up the fact of Felicia, yeah, and I'm only on 2 bars of most of the songs. Like I mentioned, y'all, bitch, you don't deserve it. Like, but other than that, like, why are you bringing more shit into, it looks like a frenzy, like everybody arguing, like, it just looks fucked up, and you're going to sit there and do that? Are they going to talk about that next episode? Because you supposed to be the queen, and you supposed to be making sure everybody keeps their peace, and you're making it worse by approaching somebody, talking about how you didn't get something on a song. Like, why are you bringing up this right now? This shit is already done. You should have said this shit in the booth, but you can't say this shit in the booth because you was up there like, hell. You can't even say nothing right then and there. You can't sing, and that's why it's 2 bars. Like I said, you lucky to even be on the fucking song. So shut up. That's just like me out in the street stealing, and then I'm up in the front ready to argue with somebody about how they ain't give me my change back. Like, bitch, come on, move the fuck on. You know you done stolen, you up in the front arguing. Just get the fuck on. It doesn't make sense what Misha does. Pam and the twins was vibing. I wish we could have saw that whole session of them twins and Pam in that studio because they could have kept all this arguing and shit. Like, all the arguing and back and forth and nothing getting done. But yeah, I'm curious to see, you know, how the show is. I think we might got 2 more episodes. I'm not sure. Or 3 more. Maybe it goes to 8. But yeah, that's all for this episode, y'all. And I'm so glad I'm done this review because it was a lot going on and it was a lot of back and forth. And yeah, it's over, world. Okay, looking forward to the next review, which is going to be really, really nice. So yeah, y'all, tune in for that. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, sis. Like this video and then also share my video. I never say that. Share my video, okay, y'all? Until the next time, I will see you ladies and gents later. Bye.